Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Cassie. As you already read the title down below, this is exactly what we'll be cooking today, legume. As you can see, I got the cabbage already cooking. I cut it in half, also with the eggplants. Now I go on to the next thing, which is the carrots. So what I'm just doing, I just cut off the top, the tip top, and actually the tip top of the bottom of the carrots. And I am just shaving the outside part of it. Now if you want, you could go ahead and use as much carrot as you want. I believe I had 6 carrots or 7. I love carrots when it's cooked though. But go ahead and add any vegetable really as you want to your vegetable stew. Now I'm just cutting them, not into small pieces, but you could cut them to any size as you like. My size, as you can see, I don't like them too big and not too small. Once you are done cutting all your carrots into the size that you want, go ahead and put them in a bowl and then put them to the side. Now taking a clean bowl, this is where I will be putting in my meat. I'm only going to be using 2 types of meat, which is pork, but you go ahead and use any meat that you like if you don't like pork. I'll also be using beef. Now for those of you who already know how I clean my meat, basically that's exactly what I'm just going to be doing, just cleaning my meat. And for those of you who are new to this channel, thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on your post notification on so you don't miss a beat when I post up a new video. But just for all the new subscribers, I'll just go ahead and show you guys how I clean my meat. Now it is simple on how I clean my meat. All I use is vinegar, salt, and lime, and that's it. Once I'm finished cleaning my meat, I go ahead and rinse the same bowl that it was in, rinse it, and then I go ahead and rinse the meat itself and put it back into that red bowl. Now it's time to season. I'll be using a piece of what I just made, and I'll go ahead and throw that in there. I'll be using a spoonful of tomato paste. Also, for a little bit of flavor, I'll just go ahead and add some seasoning, like total seasoning. I'll also be adding Goya Adobo, but the one without the pepper. Last and least, I'll be using garlic salt with parsley. Now at this point, you go ahead and start mixing all of your ingredients that you had added to your meat. Mix it very well, because this right here is the truth to your food, which will make up or break your legume. Once you are finished mixing all of your ingredients very well, you'll go ahead and get whatever pot you're comfortable of using. Add just a tad bit of whatever oil you use, and put your stove on high heat and make your meat basically cook separate, and wait until it's kind of cooked or till that previous water is kind of down, and then you'll add more water to where you see in my pot where it's dark, so half of whatever pot you're using, and then you just wait until it is all the way fully cooked down. Now back to the cabbage and the eggplant. One thing I forgot to add to that pot was a vegetable called Chayote, something like that. But it's okay. The legume will still, be good once you have these main two ingredients, the eggplant and the cabbage. So here what I'm just going to do is I'm going to mash everything up in this bowl. Now, disregard for all y'all true Haitians that see y'all parents use a thing called, I forgot what it called in Creole, but I just took whatever I had in my drawer where I keep my utensils at, and it did well for me. So you just use whatever that you can mash up anything very, very well, and you just mash it up just as you see as I'm doing here. Once it looks exactly like this is how you'll know that you have done well and it is finished mashing up. So back to the meat. This is exactly how your meat should look. It should look saucy, not too thin, but the sauce should look like thick cook. But this is how you know you done right, basically. Now at this moment you could go ahead and add up your mashed up cabbage and eggplant. Just like I said, I forgot to add one ingredient, which is called Chayote, but it's okay, it will still turn out well. Once in there, go ahead and start mixing the meat in with your cabbage and eggplant so it could start getting some kind of type of color. Once you finish mixing it all together, at this moment you could go ahead and add in your carrots, because carrots is something that takes some time to it get softened. Now the season that you see me adding, it is Sazòn. It's called Sazòn, and it is an orange seasoning. To make my legume have even a more orange color, I just add this just for coloring. It gives it taste too, but just like I said, I add it just for coloring so it could turn orange. It will turn orange by itself, but I just add this for as a, that's just what I do, I guess. Now once you do all that, go ahead and add in some butter. I add in, like, I'll say a spoonful. Basically, yeah, a spoonful. You see how orangey the legume come in? Yes. So now go ahead and add in some spinach. Don't add in this whole box. I'm just going to be adding just a few. This much that you see me adding, this is perfect, because if you add the whole box, it will turn your legume green. Please and believe me at that. It will turn it green. So just add just a few and go ahead and mix it in well in there. But you see, our legume is coming together. And trust me guys, as you are doing this is a process when doing legume. Trust me. Just have patience, but we'll get to the end very soon. Now, some people do this, some people don't, but I like to taste my food from time to time to see what it is missing. Some people could already tell how their food would taste just by looking at it. Trust me, I don't see how, but For me, I have to taste it. So go ahead and start tasting it, even though it's not fully cooked, but still, you want your food to taste great. Now, some of you guys who have eaten legume before, some people do their legume with crab, some people don't. As you can see, this crab right here is a blue crab, and I'm just going to be showing you guys how I clean the crab, and we're going to be tossing that into our legume. So here I just smushed my knife straight into it just to fully, kill it, because as you can see, as I was holding it, it was still alive. Now what you see me doing here, I'm just ripping that piece part that you see me holding. I don't know what it's called, but I'm ripping it apart. Sorry for how I have the camera angle. I thought you guys could see. As you see, I finally cracked it open. This crab right here was pregnant, as you can see. So basically it was a female. So I removed the top part of the crab and throw that away, and I'm basically going to go ahead and clean all that orange and green gunk stuff that you see. So with the second crab, I'm just going to try to show you guys exactly step by step, so I can show you how I clean these crabs more properly. So where I have my knife at is where you will start first with. So you'll take that and rip it off just like that, because we don't need that part. Next, I'm showing you guys where you can stick your knife at, exactly around that line I was showing you guys, and you just put your knife directly into there. It's not gonna automatically lift up, but you have to lift it up with the knife. Once you create a hole where it could easily be lifted up, basically you'll take your hand and separate the shell from the body of the crab. Now go ahead and start cleaning all that pink stuff. I believe it's the liver or the heart, whatever it is, and all that green stuff. Also, you'll see me removing the mouth, which is right there, because we don't need none of that. There are these stuff on the side of the crabs, as you guys can see, and yeah, I'll be removing that as well. Once you finish removing that, basically you have a clean blue crab. Back to the main dish. Except our crab is clean, I went ahead and added them in there, and basically you just mixing them in there. But an easy way so your crab has some juice inside is to clean them before you even start cleaning your meat, so it is cooked with the meat actually. But I don't know what the hell, I was just trying to just get this day over with. Once all your ingredient is all up in the pot, basically you'll make it cook for a good 45 minutes or to an hour, basically where it doesn't have any water. As you can see, mine's just bubbling because it is finishing cook. So your legume should look exactly like this or somewhat like this. Not everyone legume come out the same, but basically it is finished.